Welcome back, friends. We are going to do a little bit of a different video today. As some of you know, last year over the course of 2023 here on this channel and in my family personally, we challenged ourselves to save money where we could on groceries and to build a stockpile little room, closet, whatever you want to call it. And we called it the P31 challenge. Sorry, the kids are right here on the other side of the wall playing and they're very, very loud. So we're going to take a minute and recap. I'm going to show you what food storage looks like now, and then go talk numbers and see how well did we do. And then you can tell in the comments if you also did along with me, how well did you do on the challenge for the year, and let's talk numbers. But first, let's see what this is. All right, as you know, my aunt and uncle brought me these two shelving units when they came at Thanksgiving, which is a huge help. I did have the big long wire rack here because this is technically a closet, because this could technically be the fourth bedroom, but we don't use it for that. We use it for a schoolroom, and this is the closet I'm using for food storage. So these were very, very helpful. So on top of them, I can put the big thing of rice, and then this is a turkey fryer. Well, the base that it sits on that has the propane hooked up to it is in the garage, but this is Jason's turkey fryer that my parents gave him for Christmas. And then we have ginger ale, pretzels, and Ziploc bags on the top of this one. And then down here we have, ooh, knocking something glass over. We've got tuna soup, cream of chicken soup, chilies, regular soup, goldfish crackers, and how did that get open? I wonder. And then over here we have chili ready diced tomatoes. We have what was left of the napkins and forks from Christmas. And then we have some marbles. Why these marbles are sitting here, I don't know. We've got tomato sauce, diced tomatoes, and then here's crushed tomatoes, tomato paste. I need to restock on these. And then over here we have some of the like jellies. We've got syrups, and so it looks like I'm good on syrup because I got 1, 2, 4 syrups. And then these are jams that my mom made and canned and has brought us. So Mom, we're good. We don't need any more for a while. And then we have crackers, macaroni and cheese, and chili beans. Then down here we have more crackers, oyster crackers, Ritz crackers, matzo crackers, and pastas of various kinds. And then over here we have our green beans and corn and one little lone applesauce. And then across the bottom there I have an extra coffee pot, my cast iron Dutch oven my parents bought me, and then I have an extra Keurig if mine goes out, and the Instant Pot. And then on the other shelf I've got flour and sugars, the air fryer, crock pot, and then this is K-Cups, whether it's, well, these are K-Cups, these are packets of hot cocoa. And then we have baking supplies here-ish, mixes down there, and then down here is that tub is full of cookie cutters. And then this is like, it holds plates and napkins when you're having a party. And then other little baking kits. And then I have oils and cereals, coffees, granola, coconut oil, looks like some parchment, oats in there. And then here we have spices of different kinds, salts, and broth, which I need to stock up on as well. So that's that shelf. And then over here is typically like the hygiene things. So these are the ones that I just bought a couple days after Christmas. So I need to go through and open them all and stock them up. So these are just various like shampoos, body washes, hairsprays, sorts of things. Q-tips, poofs, bath salts, these sorts of things, deodorants. And then down here is more soaps. Those are hand soaps back there in the back. And we have a bunch of razors and shaving cream still from when I did this last year. And then I think these are plates and napkins, like glass plates for parties. And then we still have this bag here, and these candles are from Jason's parents' 50th wedding anniversary. We're still using slowly, but surely. These are like these types of pans, but they're the big, like I put cinnamon rolls in, and then these are lids that go there. This is my ladle to this punch bowl. And then I have some of these bowls, serving things, and across the top I've got my electric skillet, a cake taker, popcorn, sauces, dressings, peanut butters, mayonnaise, jellies, ketchups. So I'm low on peanut butter, I'm low on ketchup, and I'm low on grape jelly because this is strawberry jelly. So I'm good on strawberry, but I need some grape. So that's what I need. And then here is where the paper towels go. I have one roll left. Need to grab some. This is toilet paper. And what are those? Filters. So I think we're good on those. And then this is like miscellaneous. I bought these last year after Christmas. Kitchen scissors and a knife. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Got matches, gum, and all these bones that we bought at Costco. Well, not big, it was like 3. This one. It was these 3 bones together on the thing at Costco. And when they were on clearance, I bought them. So Willow has bones ready. And that's what the food storage looks like at the end of this year. Plus cups, if we need cups. So that's what that looks like. Let's go talk numbers. Okay, so I've built it up a little bit. It's not like what you would see on other YouTubers channels that they have like this whole huge room and it's like, looks like a grocery store in there with like can after can and everything's lined up and you have like 2 dozen of everything. It's not there yet. Lord willing, it will get there. I've only been doing this for 1 year. So I think for 1 year, that's a pretty good little start. Now, if something was to happen, heaven forbid, but if something was to happen where Jason lost his job or he was injured and couldn't work or some catastrophe happened where he had to be off work for a long time and there was no paycheck coming in, we would be able to survive. I have gone to the grocery store. You haven't seen it, but he just went and got us like a whole bunch of ground beef. And I got pork chops and I've had chicken breasts and I forgot that I had bought a buy one get one free on pork tenderloin the last time that I went to the grocery store. So we have meat in the freezer. So we have meat, we've got bread in the freezer, we have a little bit of produce, we have some milk, so and then all of that stuff in there, all that pasta, the canned goods. I have frozen pasta in the freezer that I just bought at Costco, the little raviolis. I've got all kinds of stuff here. So really, ideally, should something happen and we have to spend like $25 or $50 on groceries, we can use that to get milk, eggs, you know, some produce like some fruits or vegetables or something for a salad and pull from that room and my freezer supply and we will be okay. Okay, I'm not worried about it. That's the whole point of the Proverbs 31. She is not afraid of the snow, for her household is covered in scarlet. So that's what that means. I am prepared. Should we have an ice storm, heaven forbid, they're calling for some crazy winter stuff. I don't think it's going to hit me where I am in Tennessee, but the line is really close. It's like the very top edge of like Tennessee and Kentucky border. So you know how weather is, anything could change and we could have an ice storm or a blizzard or anything and we'd be snowed in here. Well, what if I can't get to the grocery store? What if we have power, but I just can't get out of my driveway, which is on a slope, and my street slopes to the highway, and then the highway is a 2-lane highway? What if I can't safely get to the grocery store? I can pull from what we have here. I am not afraid. We are okay. That's the whole point of doing this. Now, I will still go to the grocery store like normal and buy groceries like I have been doing so that I can continue bulking out that room in there with laundry detergent, paper products, pastas, dry goods, canned goods, staples like this flour, sugar, oats, all of that stuff. You didn't see the oats. The oats are downstairs in the closet by the pantry. There's old-fashioned oats. I have a ton of those. I have powdered milk. I have all the staples that I need. We are okay. So I wanted to go through, this is how I've shopped. And I think I've shown you guys in previous videos, when I go to the grocery store with my list, I take it and shop, and then I bring it home and do it like this. And I keep my receipts, right? And I staple my receipts to the list, and I have it all written out. What store I bought it from, what I spent, what I saved, what I could have spent on it if I wasn't careful. So what it would have been worth had I just went and bought it at full price. And then I know about how much I've spent, about how much I've saved, and what I could have spent on each grocery trip. And then I put them in an envelope with the month and for the totals for the month, what it was worth, what I spent, and what I saved, and the percentage that came out to. And I've done that every grocery trip for every month for the whole year. So I have sat down and I have gathered it all up for a year-to-date total, what it was worth, groceries, what I spent on groceries, and what I saved on groceries. Now, for context, for those of you who may be new to my channel, we are a family of 4. I am married. We've been married 20 years. This coming May, Lord willing, will be 21. We have 2 children. Bailey, our oldest, is 14. She will be 15 in April. Colson, our youngest, he is 11. He will turn 12 this August. And we have a great name. So that's the context. We live in Tennessee, if that matters. I'm sure grocery prices are different all across the country. But that's where we live. That's how many people I'm feeding. And then you also need to know I'm always doing things like food is leaving this house to go elsewhere, whether it's a fellowship potluck meal at church, whether it is my turn to go take a meal to someone who's had a baby or has been sick in the hospital, or there's been a death and we are feeding the family at the funeral, or whatever the case may be. Food leaves this house that is not necessarily going into our 4 mouths. Also, we have people that come in town all the time. My parents don't live in town. Jason's parents do not live in town. And none of our siblings between the 3 of us live in town. So, you know, we have out-of-town company a lot too. That's extra mouths that we're feeding. It's just about almost every 6 to 8 weeks, somebody's coming in town. In fact, our sister who you just saw graduate, she's coming in town tomorrow to do a class for her post-graduation. So she'll be here for the weekend, which we're so excited for. And we got things to do with her, and have some niece and nephew over one night while she's here to hang out. So it's things like that too. It's not just the 4 of us. And then that being said, I'm going to leave a link in the description box down below. If you do not follow Frugal Fit Mom on Facebook, you should totally follow her, especially if you're someone who's looking to save money on your groceries. She's been so helpful to me. I have learned a lot from her. And there is a video she just posted I don't know, a couple of days ago about how to save money on your groceries. So if you're looking for 2024, this is your year to save, that video will be helpful. And she mentions in that, I don't know if it was a post she saw or an article she read or something, where she said that she had mentioned that it was 2 people, I cannot remember now, I've slept since I watched that video. It was 2 people, and they were saying that their groceries, they could not get their grocery budget under $1,200 a month for 2 people. And she thought that was crazy. So she started looking through the comments. That's what it was a post. She's like, I just started looking through the comments. And she said all the comments on that post were like, same here. 2 of us, $1,400. I can't get mine below $1,000. And it was like everyone was agreeing with this person who said, for the 2 of us, no kids, it's $1,200 a month for groceries, and I can't get it lower than that. And I got to thinking, I wonder what my average was for the 4 of us, plus a dog, plus all that other extra food. What have I spent on our groceries over the course of 2023? Because we all know what groceries have cost in 2023. It is ridiculous. So here's the results. Are you ready? All in all, for the entire 12 months of the year, the groceries that I purchased were worth $14,967.96. So $1,500 worth of groceries that I bought for the 4 of us over the course of 12 months, which comes out to an average per month of, it was worth $1,247.33, which is what that person was basically saying that they were paying every month. Okay, so what did I actually spend? I actually spent over the course of this year $8,510.06. Still a lot of money, but that's not what it could have been. It could have been $1,500, which equals out to an average per month spent. Are you ready for this? For 4 of us, not 2 people, 4 of us, $709.17. And I go to the store twice per month. So you cut that in half, and you're talking about, what, $350 every time I go to the store for 4 of us for 2 weeks. I don't think that's really that bad. And then that means that I saved us over the course of the year $6,457.90, which is an average per month savings of $538.16, which equals out to a 43% savings. 43% is not exactly what I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be higher than that. But for the first time doing it this way over the course of this year, challenging myself to bulk out the food storage and, you know, have us have food to eat, I'm pretty pleased with the outcome. $709. Is that right? Yeah, $709 a month is what I spent on groceries on average. I really, with the inflation like it is, and 4 of us, honestly, I really don't think that's that bad. I mean, I'm going to try and challenge myself over the course of 2024 to make it even lower, or to bulk out and get more. Even if I spend the same, end up with more. I'm going to do it. I'm going to try. But that's what I did for this year. I hope that this channel over the course of this year has encouraged you, has helped you to realize that it can be done. It's hard. It is work. But doing it this way, I do feel like it is worth it. I mean, I saved us $6,500 this year doing it this way, going to 4 different stores, pricing it out per store. So in essence, I brought in $6,500 doing it this way every 2 weeks. And I'm going to continue to do it because I feel like it was worth it. So that's the end of this video. We're going to let you go, and we will see y'all in the next one. Stay tuned, because the next video, we're going to go over the whole year and decide, is it worth a Sam's Club and or a Costco membership? How much did I save us going to those stores over the course of the year, and versus what is the membership cost? Is it really worth it? Just in case you were wondering. But until then, we'll see you next time. I love you. Bye.